what he called standards. When he received a call from Betty's Diner about a disruptive family at 12:30 p.m. on a sunny Sunday afternoon, he responded within minutes. But when he walked into the diner and saw a black family of 4 sitting quietly in a booth eating lunch, every prejudiced instinct he'd cultivated over his 14-year career told him they were the problem. They didn't fit his image of Betty's usual clientele. Their presence had apparently made someone uncomfortable enough to call the police. And in Morrison's biased judgment, that was reason enough to remove them. What he didn't know, what he'd completely forgotten in his rush to enforce discrimination, was that his own body camera was recording everything. Every word he spoke, every gesture he made, every moment of his racial profiling captured in high-definition video with crystal-clear audio from his own equipment. The very device meant to protect officers from false accusations would become the evidence that destroyed his career and cost the city $1.8 million. Before we continue, where are you watching from? If this is your first time here, please hit that subscribe button. Stories like these need to be shared, and your support helps us bring more truth to light. Officer Keith Morrison had worked for the Lakewood Police Department for 14 years, building what his supervisors called a solid record of community policing. But beneath that reputation lay 23 complaints over 12 years from citizens alleging discriminatory enforcement and harassment of minorities in public spaces. Each complaint had been reviewed by Internal Affairs and dismissed as misunderstandings. Morrison had learned that as long as he claimed to be responding to business owner requests or citizen complaints, his department would protect him. The Lakewood Police Department had implemented mandatory body cameras 3 years earlier after a series of misconduct allegations. Officers were required to activate their cameras for all citizen interactions, all calls for service, and all enforcement actions. The policy was clear. Failure to activate body cameras could result in disciplinary action. But in practice, officers sometimes forgot to turn them on or claimed the devices malfunctioned at crucial moments. Morrison himself had failed to activate his camera on at least 12 documented occasions over the past 3 years, always during interactions that later resulted in complaints. But on this Sunday afternoon, whether out of habit or overconfidence that he was acting legitimately, Morrison had activated his body camera when he exited his patrol car. That decision would prove to be his downfall. Dr. Marcus Henderson, 41, was a pediatric surgeon at Children's Memorial Hospital. His wife, Angela Henderson, 39, was a corporate attorney at one of the city's most prestigious firms. They lived in Lakewood's upscale Westridge neighborhood and were raising their children, Tyler, 9, and Maya, 7, with an emphasis on education and dignity. They were accomplished professionals. But they were also black, which meant they regularly faced discrimination. The Sunday afternoon had started beautifully.
And that's the key, man. Black. These motherfuckers hate you niggas. Did you see that? You see? That's the key. Black. Black. Believe that. You see? These motherfuckers look at us like we are black. We ain't black, man. That's a byword. Believe that. You see? There's nothing new under the sun, man. Nothing new under the sun. These demon devils, man. You see? This is Ecclesiastes 10, Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and verse 2. You see? Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and 2. Ecclesiastes 10 and 2. A wise man's heart is at his right hand. You understand? You see? A wise man. Who represent that wise man? Jacob. You understand? You see? See? Here you have this brother taking care of his children and his wife, his family, trying to feed them some food to eat. You see? Because his little ones was hungry. Minding their own goddamn business, bro. We still got to deal with this shit in 2026. You see? That day is going to come, man. The Heavenly Father going to lift up niggas. He going to lift niggas up, man. You see? He going to lift us up, man. To fuck these crackers up. These fucking hunkies. These Peckerwoods. These red dragon demon devils. These fucking devils. These brute beasts. You see? Yeah, that day is going to come, man. He going to lift us up, bro. To fuck these motherfuckers up, man. And guess what? He going to use the 2/3 because they carnal minded. You see, we gonna remain what? Wise and spiritual. We're gonna use wisdom. You see? We just gotta be patient, man. We gotta be patient. Don't worry, brothers. Heavenly Father gonna give us that green light. You see? You know what I mean? Ecclesiastes 10 and verse 2. Ecclesiastes 10 and 2. It's the book Ecclesiastes, chapter 10 and 2. A wise man's heart is at his right hand. You understand? You see? But a fool's heart at his left. Wow. You see? Who represent that motherfucking fool? Esau Edom, your slave master, your devil daddy, your oppressor. He's a motherfucking fool. You see? See? He said he's on the left-hand side, man. Way in left-hand field, man. Evil, if you will. You see? Wicked and evil. You see? They don't give a fuck about us, bro. He's a very mischievous, evil, wicked man. You understand? You see? The red Hebrew Edomite, so-called white people, man. They ain't your motherfucking friend. You can't even sit down and eat at a diner with your family. Do you see? You know what I mean? Making up lies, man. Just lying on people, man. Telling stories because the way you look. You see? You know what I mean? You see? That's messed up, man. You on your dig? You know what I mean? You see? Yes, that's fucked up, man. That's messed up, man. You see? Ecclesiastes 10 and 2. A wise man, Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and 2. A wise man's heart is at his right hand. You understand? You see? But a fool's heart at his left. Did you see that? Did you catch that? Believe that? You see? See? These motherfuckers don't give a fuck about us, man. They got a perpetual hatred, man. I think I'm going to close on that. You understand? You see? They got a perpetual hatred when it comes to niggas, man. You motherfucking niggas, us niggas, you goddamn niggas, you motherfucking niggas. They got a perpetual hatred when it comes to us. What the fuck? You see? They want to make us the face of racism. We the face of being murderers and rapists. You see? Yeah. We the face of being a thief. And this devil stealing everything, man. You understand? You see? Raping, robbing, murdering. Yeah, rape, rob, murder. You see? Rape, rob, murder. These motherfuckers are very scandalous and shady and scurvy, man. Shiesty, man. Shady as fuck. You see? But they want to label us. What the fuck? We a laughing stock. We ain't got no fucking power. You see? These demon devils, they got everything, man. You understand? You see? They got all the resources. They got all the power. But they want to label us the face when it comes to evil and wickedness. Wickedness and evilness. They want to put us as the face. You see? You know what I mean? Ecclesiastes 10 and verse 5. Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and 5. Ecclesiastes 10 and 5. There is an evil which I have seen under the sun. See? So this shit go deep. Go way, way, way back, way back. We talking about Cain and Abel. See? See? Cain was Esau, Edom. Abel represent us niggas. You see? That's how far the fucking hatred and wickedness and evilness and wickedness go back. Did you see that? Believe that. You see? Did you catch that? See? You see? Ecclesiastes 10 and 5. There is an evil which I have seen under the sun. You see? As an error which proceedeth from the ruler. Ooh. You see? And he's ruling, man, on the left-hand side, way in left-hand field, if you will. You see? See? He's that ruler, man. He can't do nothing substantial. He's created evil and wicked. You see? Wicked and evil. Can't be trusted. You know what I mean? You dig? You see? Did you catch that? Did you see that? Believe that. You see? They look down on you niggas, man. They look down on us, man. They look down on us. You understand? What the fuck?
The Henderson family attended church, then decided to have lunch at Betty's Diner, a local institution known for its comfort food. They'd been there twice before without incident. When they arrived at 12:15 p.m., the diner was moderately busy with the after-church crowd. They were seated in a booth near the window, ordered drinks and meals, and were talking quietly while Tyler and Maya colored on their kids' menus. Everything had been normal until a white couple in a nearby booth began staring at them. Dr. Henderson noticed but ignored it, focusing on his family. The staring continued, accompanied by whispered comments. Then the white couple got up, walked to the counter, and spoke with someone who appeared to be a manager. 5 minutes later, Officer Morrison walked through the door, his body camera activated and recording from his chest, capturing everything at eye level as he scanned the restaurant. Morrison's body camera footage would later show exactly what he saw when he entered. A peaceful dining room with families eating, quiet conversations, children laughing. The camera panned across the restaurant as Morrison scanned the space, and when it landed on the Henderson family, the only black customers in the restaurant, Morrison walked directly toward them. The footage captured his approach, his hand moving to rest on his duty belt, his posture aggressive. "You folks need to leave. Right now," Morrison announced, loud enough for nearby tables to hear. The body camera recorded the Henderson family's reactions from Morrison's perspective, their confused faces turning up toward him, the moment of shock and fear crossing their expressions. Dr. Henderson set down his fork, his hands trembling slightly. "Officer, we're eating lunch. We just ordered. What did we do?" The body camera's microphone captured the tremor in Dr. Henderson's voice, recorded his hand reaching instinctively for his son's shoulder, a protective gesture clearly visible in the frame. "I've had complaints that you're causing a disturbance," Morrison said. The camera recorded his own aggressive tone, the way he stood over the family. "You need to vacate the premises." Angela Henderson's voice wavered, her legal training failing her in the moment of shock. "A disturbance? Officer, we're sitting here with our kids. We're just eating. Who complained? What specifically did they say we did?" The body camera captured Angela wiping her eyes quickly, trying to maintain composure in front of her children. It recorded the fear in her voice, the confusion evident on her face. "That's not your concern," Morrison said dismissively. "Leave voluntarily or this becomes an arrest situation." Dr. Henderson's voice cracked slightly. "But we paid for our food."
All right, look, I don't know who needs to hear this, but my man just tried that new 100 milligram generic Viagra for only 87 cents a pop from Friday.
"Paid for our food. I don't understand what we did wrong. Can you please just tell us what someone said we did?" The camera captured Tyler looking up at his father, the 9-year-old's face showing confusion turning to fear. The audio picked up Maya beginning to cry quietly. "Sir, don't make me ask again," Morrison said, his tone hardening. The microphone recorded every inflection, the threat barely concealed. "You and your family need to leave this establishment immediately, or I will arrest you for trespassing." Angela pulled her daughter close, her own eyes filling with tears. The body camera recorded it all from Morrison's perspective, the humiliation of a family being threatened for the crime of eating lunch, captured by the officer's own equipment. Before Dr. Henderson could respond, a voice cut through the tension from off camera. Officer Morrison, what the hell is going on here? The body camera swiveled as Morrison turned, capturing Bill Thompson, the actual owner of Betty's Diner, emerging from the kitchen. Thompson, a white man in his late 60s who had owned Betty's for 30 years, looked between Morrison and the Henderson family with alarm. Mr. Thompson, Morrison said, his confidence intact. The camera's view steadied as he faced the owner. I received a call about a disturbance. I'm handling it. A disturbance? Thompson moved closer, now centered in the body camera frame. From who? I've been in the kitchen. Nobody told me about any disturbance. Morrison's hand gestured vaguely, the movement captured on his own camera. One of your customers called it in. These people need to leave. The body camera recorded Thompson walking past Morrison toward the booth, the frame following his movement. Dr. Henderson, Mrs. Henderson, have you been causing any problems? No, sir, Dr. Henderson said, his voice steadier now. The camera captured his face as Morrison watched the exchange. We've been sitting here eating with our kids. We haven't bothered anyone. Should police officers who remove customers from businesses without legitimate cause face federal prosecution? Comment your thoughts below. This wasn't just harassment. This was an officer using his authority to enforce discrimination, and his own body camera was recording every moment. Thompson's voice rose, now clearly audible on Morrison's body camera. Then there's no disturbance, and they're not leaving. They're customers who paid for food. The body camera captured Morrison's hands tensing, visible at the bottom of the frame. Mr. Thompson, I received a complaint. From who? Thompson demanded, now facing Morrison directly, centered in the camera's view. Show me. Morrison's camera view shifted as he pointed toward an empty booth. They were customers who... They left, Thompson interrupted. The camera showed his body language shifting, becoming protective as he stepped between Morrison and the Henderson family. And even if they were here, I don't remove paying customers because someone's uncomfortable with their presence. This is my diner, and everyone is welcome as long as they're respectful and pay for their food. The Hendersons have done both. The body camera's microphone picked up the diner going silent. The footage captured...
This is Ezekiel 28, Ezekiel chapter 28 and verse 19. You see Ezekiel chapter 28 and 19. Ezekiel chapter 28 and 19. All they that know thee among the people shall be astonished at thee. See, you see, can't even sit down and get some food to eat because somebody uncomfortable the way you look, astonished when it comes to niggas. You see, you motherfucking niggas, you goddamn niggas, us motherfucking niggas, we stand out without a doubt. You see, wasn't bothering nobody, man. Just minding their own goddamn business, feeding his family, his children. You see, now they got a 1.8 million lawsuit, man. Psst. You just don't know how many times this shit happened to me. You see, just being my goddamn self, bro. I gotta get told to don't talk to women, don't do this, don't do that. What the fuck? Believe that, you see? And I ain't disrespecting nobody. Just like this narrator said, they're not causing a disturbance. They're not disrespecting people. You see? They ain't in there raising hell. They just sitting among themselves, eating their food. You see? Ezekiel 28 and 19. All they that know thee among the people shall be astonished at thee. You see? You know? Thou shalt be a terror. That's the key. Who is he talking about? A goddamn terror. Yo, devil daddy, Mr. White Man, these crackers, these honkies, these peckerwoods. You see? See? These goddamn peckerwoods are wicked and evil. evil and wicked. They hate niggas. They're gonna be a terror in that day. You see? Yeah, they're gonna be a terror, man. Mr. Paleface. You see? Yes, this what Heavenly Father trying to warn you, dumbass niggas, man. As this society collapse, you see? You know what I mean? They gonna be a terror to niggas, bro. You niggas you're gonna fight back. Believe that, you see? You're gonna put up a good fight, but guess what? Esau Edom, he gonna fuck your ass up. You see? Cause this motherfucker got technology. He got drones. This motherfucker got robot dogs. He got RoboCops. You see? You know what I mean? Yes, man. How the fuck you gonna fight up against that? You understand? You see, he got robot dogs that shoot bullets and blow fire. Can you picture that? Believe that. You see? That's the motherfucking goddamn terror the Heavenly Father trying to tell you. I'm trying to break it down. Did you see that? You see? This motherfucker got Iron Mans, motherfucker. Iron Mans, RoboCops. You understand? You see? Robot dogs, drones. You niggas can't fuck with that, man. You niggas are useless, worthless. You see? All because your disobedience, your evilness and wickedness. Very rebellious. You see? You know what I mean? Thou shall be a terror. That's the key. That's the point. You see? That's the point. That's the key. You on your dig? You know what I mean? You see? Thou shall be a terror. You see? And never shall thou be any more. You see? So we just gotta wait on the Heavenly Father, man, to take this devil out of power. You understand? You see? Close out. Ezekiel 35, Ezekiel chapter 35 and verse 4. You see? Ezekiel chapter 35 and 4. Ezekiel 35 and 4. I will lay thy cities waste. What cities? Babylon the Great is evil, wicked, filthy, polluted, nasty, disgusting ass place. You see? He gonna lay this place waste. This place gonna become desolated by the Heavenly Father for all the wickedness and evilness and corruption. You see? Shady ass racist motherfuckers, man. Won't even let you sit down and eat, bro. Just making up lies. This what he do. Full of deceit. You see? Your devil daddy full of deceit and evilness and wickedness. All because your motherfucking skin tone. You see? Ezekiel 35 and 4. You see? It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 35 and 4. I will lay thy cities waste. And that's what's coming to Babylon the Great. Any given day. Sooner than later, motherfucker. You see? All you fake ass, phony ass chicken tenders. Pump faking ass motherfuckers, man. You know you dig? You know what I mean? You see? Sellouts and coons and sambos. Fuck you. You see? You know what I mean? I will lay thy cities waste. You see? He talking about the mother of harlots, Babylon the Great. This evil, wicked, filthy, disgusting, demonic ass place. You see? Did you catch that? Did you see that? Believe that? You see? I will lay thy cities waste. You see? And thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord Yahweh. You see? Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred. That's the key. That's the point. See? Did not say I was going to close on that. Did you see that? Believe that? You see? They got a perpetual hatred, bro. They fucking hate us, man. All these 17 heathen nations, man. Don't get it twisted. You understand? You see? None of these motherfuckers give a fuck about us, man. They don't care about us. You see, they look down on us, bro. It got so bad, so detrimental. That shit rubbed off on our women. You see, even our own goddamn women don't even give a fuck about us, bro. They work hand in hand with the heathen. They devil daddy, Mr. Paleface. You see, coming up against us, man. These motherfuckers hate us. All these motherfuckers despise us. You see? You know what I mean? Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, you see, and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity. Ooh, you see, your devil daddy, Mr. Paleface, blowing us away for no goddamn reason in Babylon the Great. You see? Niggas throwing their hands up with no weapon, no guns, getting shot down. What the fuck? You see? Niggas running from the police and they gunning your ass down. Did you see that? Shedding blood. Believe that. You see? You know what I mean? Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred. See? Yo, devil daddy, man, these crackers, man, these honkies, so-called white people, they fucking hate us, bro. You see? And has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity. You see? You know what I mean? In the time that their iniquity had an end. See? You dig? You know what I mean? Did you see that? Did you catch that? Believe that. You see? See, we at the end, man. We at the end, but this devil went overboard. You see? He went overboard, man. When it comes to who? The children of Israel. You understand? Pertaining to what? His hatred, man. He don't do this shit to nobody else. You see? He don't do this to dirty ass, bed bug carrying ass Arabs, Mr. Chinese man, Elam, them diehead assholes. You understand? He don't do that shit to them. You see, them diehead ass motherfuckers, them Iranians, Pakistan, Afghanistan. You see? Pakistan. Yes, East India. He don't do that to them. Ain't they black? They look darker than me. Exactly. You see? See? But they don't label them black, do they? Hell no. Did you see that? Believe that. You see? He don't do that shit to them East Indian motherfuckers, man. Dirty ass, bed bug carrying ass Arabs. You see? Open your eyes, Jerusalem, man. These fucking crackers, these Peckerwoods, so-called white people, they don't love you. They never gave a fuck about you. They were set up to be evil and wicked. You see? Wicked and evil, full of deceit. Did you catch that? Did you see that? Believe that. You see? I like to say, call Elohim Blah, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Call Elohim Blah, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. All praise, Mashiach, Yahweh Shai. Call Elohim Blah, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Kwam Yasharalo, Prince of Power, yeah, Jerusalem, we up. Yeah, Jerusalem, we up. Call Elohim Blah, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. All praise, Mashiach, Yahweh Shai. Call Elohim Blah, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Call hello, call Elohim, call Elohim Blah, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. All praise, Mashiach, Yahweh Shai. Shout out Israelite foreigners, specular birds, or strangers that look like a Mr. Paleface, that look like an Edomite, that look like a red Hebrew Edomite. Peace and love to you, peace and love to you. Shalom, shalom, shalom to the 144,000, the elect, the women and men, children, is going to make it to the kingdom. The honors, apostles, the elders, and watchmen, and servants, and prophets, a great millstone, who I learned this truth from only through the spirit and power of Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Call Elohim Blah, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Call Elohim Blah, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. All praise on Mashiach, Yahweh Shai. And Lord willing, you brothers and sisters was edified. You see? You know? It's a real demon devil. You see? Did you see that? Did you catch that? Believe that. You on your dig? You know what I mean? You see? This is Ezekiel 28 and 9. Ezekiel chapter 28 and 9. Wilt thou yet say before him that slayeth thee? And that's what's coming. Open your eyes, dick sucking ass niggas. This motherfucker gonna put you niggas to death, motherfucker. He gonna show his horns. You see, and it's a prime example right here how he feel about you niggas, man. You understand? You see, I'm just trying to warn you, man. The blood is off my hands. You understand? You see, Ezekiel 28 and verse 9. Ezekiel chapter 28 and 9. Wilt thou yet say before him that slayeth thee? You see, I am power, question mark, but thou shalt be a man. See? He ain't running nothing. You understand? He's nothing but an evil, wicked man. A crusty, dusty, base man. You see? He was set up to be evil and wicked. The Heavenly Father created Esau, Edom, wicked and evil, full of deceit. You see? He's just a man. He ain't no God. But this what he think. You know, you dig? You know what I mean? You see? But thou shall be a man. Exactly. You understand? A base man. You see? And no power in the hand of him that slayeth thee. You know, you dig? You know what I mean? You see, Heavenly Father said, he ain't no fucking God. I got your devil daddy set up as a puppet. You see, I set him up as the whooping stick to beat niggas' ass. Despicable, pathetic, rotten piece of shit. Didn't he just say that, motherfucker? You see, he ain't no God. He just a whooping stick, man. He the sword. You see, he gonna slay you niggas, man. Do you know what the fuck that mean? He gonna put your bitch ass to death. He's the devil. You see?